Locked. Today, the I-Team's investigating a new case after a customer says their Chase Bank funds were wrongly flagged for fraud.
The consumer investigator Jason Knoll is talking to a mother of a college student who desperately needed his money. Jason.
Judy, Rob, the West Suburban mother and her son say they waited almost a year for more than $4,000. The checks were deposited into a club hockey team account, but the money was marked as fraudulent. The funds locked.
These checks got rejected.
Yes.
Kelly Lynn Kelly of Downers Grove called me about her son's frozen funds after she saw recent I-Team reports on frozen bank accounts.
And it said cannot be completed at this time.
3 different Chase customers who say their accounts were mistakenly flagged for fraud and locked. They all got their money released after our inquiries.
Flagged as fraud.
But they're not fraud.
They're not fraud.
Kelly's son Brendan is the treasurer of his club hockey team at Miami University. He's found himself in a similar situation for almost a year after depositing checks for his team.
Because he endorsed them with his personal name instead of the hockey name, they flagged it as fraud.
The checks totaling $4,250 were frozen after Brendan made the mobile deposit in May of 2025. The account he put them in, which had $1,300, was also locked. That $1,300 did get released in June of 2025, but the check deposits have still been restricted.
They're legit. They've been cashed by Chase.
Chase says the university was not verifying the checks, but Kelly says she tried to connect Chase representatives to university and hockey officials who could verify them, along with her son's position as the treasurer, even submitting this affidavit.
A signed affidavit supplied to Chase.
Right. Signed by my son and the hockey coach.
And that wasn't enough.
No.
The money, she says, is desperately needed for new team jerseys.
They are operating on a shoestring budget.
So we reached out to Chase and flagged Kelly's documents and the affidavit. Chase told the I-Team after further review and information provided by our customer, we validated the checks, returned the funds, and regret the delay. To protect customers from fraud, we regularly review checks and deposits to ensure they're valid. To avoid delays, it's important customers follow proper procedures for endorsing and depositing paper checks. That $4,250 now in the hands of Kelly and the hockey team.
I just counted over 32 times of communication to try and get this resolved, and you did it with one email or phone call. Literally the next day after our interview, they called, and then the following day after that, they resolved and closed the case.
All right, good news. After our first investigation, we received a huge response from people claiming they had the same issue. Chase said that protecting accounts is top priority, and like all banks, they occasionally act when they identify concerning transactions, and they take action to protect customers' money. Now, Rob, Judy, to avoid a freeze, you should endorse checks properly and notify your bank before withdrawing large sums of money. But of course, this is such a sensitive issue. You know, people feel like, hey, this is my money.
Well, it's their money,
want it.
right.
I want to get it, and they feel as though it was wrongly flagged.
Oh, wow. I mean, glad you got some results, but how frustrating for her.
Yeah, it is.
We even had the affidavit.
Yeah, she had. I mean, that's what she showed me. So.
Well done by the I-Team, as usual.
Good job.
Yeah.
Well, coming up, she is accusing